hermano in metal.
You've nothing to say. They're breaking away. If you listen to fools, the mob rules.
Ronnie's music has meant an awful lot to me over the years, not just, you know, obviously Elf, Rainbow, Sabbath, his own stuff. And it's, you know, certainly been one of the founding things, you know, as not just a source of inspiration musically, but personally.
I come before you today to tell you that there is a hole in my heart, one that I know I can't fill. To lose my father, the emotions which are running through me today, so many things that I wish I could tell him. My father and I were very similar people, besides the height thing. We both love animals. We're both impatient, stubborn, demanding, but fiercely loyal to the ones we love. And while I wasn't blessed with his musical talent, he gave to me the love of music, and especially the love of hard rock, which has enriched my life more than you can even imagine. Many of you here today are musicians and love musicians, and I beg you not to make the mistake that my father made. For Dad, the show always had to go on. He ignored the warning signs for years, and all along the cancer was growing and mutating from something which was probably easily defeatable into a monster which even Dio couldn't slay.
And I'm really gonna miss him, just like you all are. He's a hard person not to love. We love you, Ronnie. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, Ronnie, I loved you more.
Ronnie Dio had one of the finest voices ever in rock music. His ability to deliver any song to his audience was mesmerizing. His connection to his audience was genuine. Ronnie loved and respected his fans. We've heard that every time that somebody's been up here. And this is so true of Ronnie. That was why he couldn't and didn't ever deliver a substandard show.
Peace to our world. Take you to the sky. As a rainbow and right where the sky, let it shine, shine for you and I.
Gentlemen, let's turn our attentions to the screen and watch the rebirth of Black Sabbath with Ronnie James Dio.
Now, we've touched slightly on Ronnie's humour.
it was as unique as his vocals, if you like. Being American, he had one humour, but then being married to an English Pommy, our Wendy, for so many years, he just loved the Monty Python, the Fawlty Towers, the Blackadder, and of course, Only Fools and Horses, which you guys might not know, but it's a huge program, and Ronnie loved it with a passion. He really did. But as I said, he loved the country, he loved the history, he loved the culture, the beer. A lot of the beer. Now, when Ronnie was in hospital, he was sitting in bed with an oxygen mask on. And as a lovely nurse walked by, he beckoned her over. And she said, "What can I do for you, Mr. Dio?" He said, "Are my testicles black?" The nurse very carefully pulled down the sheet and lifted up his nightshirt and very gently caressed his love jewels in one hand and his pork sword in the other, and very carefully gave it a good look. A few seconds later, she replaced him and she said, "Everything's fine there, Mr. Dio." Ronnie had a big sparkle in his eye, a big grin on his face, and he lifted down the oxygen mask and said, "Thank you, dear, that was very, very nice, but I want you to listen very, very carefully. Are my test results back?"
I've been listening to Ronnie since before I was born. My dad was into Rainbow because he was into Deep Purple.
Yeah.
When they split up, you know, he got really into Rainbow when Richie Blackmore started that up. So my dad's been listening to Dio since before I was even alive.
Where's your sickle?
Ronnie Dio, Ronnie James Dio, long live rock and roll. In the sign of the horns.
Yeah, he's been an influence in my life, my whole life. My father was an 80s drummer in an 80s band, and I grew up with, you know, Dio and Judas Priest and everything, and I'm getting choked up, and he's been he's one of my heroes.
Hey, I know you. What's up? Are you the loud guy?
Yeah.
You're not loud today, though, huh?
No.
Okay.
Pay him respect. Hold on. I'll call you back, Don.
I met you at the signing in San Bernardino. You had the bullhorn.
Yeah.
So how are you doing?
All right. Sad day. Tragic loss.
Come down with fire and lift my spirit higher. Someone screaming my name. Come and make me holy again. I'm the man on the silver mountain.
He will greatly missed, and you know, I was fortunate enough to meet him and see the shows. And I don't want to get too emotional.
Like my beautiful friend said here, he's not dead, he's not gone. We just want to conquer another planet, another galaxy. He's not dead, he lives on forever.
Family show. Okay, back in 1983, I purchased an album that changed my life called Holy Diver, for $5.99 at the warehouse in Redlands, California. And I played the record so much, it developed a deep scratch. And to this day, when I hear the beginning of Holy Diver, the intro, I still hear that scratch in my mind.
Without a doubt, the fans, the best on the face of the planet. Dio fans rock, and we rock.